y bienvenidos a España. Welcome to Spain. It's a track they know oh so very well. It still remains a very important free practice session though.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time. And just ahead, push hard. Right, their best lap, 1 minute 16.9.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
that's the programme complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. Hello everyone, it is a track the drivers know oh so well. It is qualifying in Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Nice work, gents. Nice work.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen's first win for Red Bull on debut here. One of the great dramatic days in Formula One after the clash on the first lap of Hamilton and Rosberg. The entire crowd at Turn 7 on their feet, cheering. An extraordinary race. It's always a treat to come back here for the Spanish Grand Prix. The Circuit of Barcelona Catalunya today comes equipped with wet weather. It's a long run down from pole position to Turn 1 here. It's the first of 16 corners that run to 2.9 miles. We have a mixture of high and low speed corners with 2 DRS zones and that fiddly chicane to close the lap. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Nico Hülkenberg lines up on pole position and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Gasly, Franco Colapinto and Albon, Norris, Lawson, Aaron and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Doohan, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Hadjar, Russell, Verstappen, Yuki Tsunoda and Carlos Sainz. Behrman and Gabriel Bortoleto completes the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside us for this one is Naomi Schiff. Well, this is the most advanced sport anywhere on the planet. How's it changed since you were last racing?
It is certainly an interesting time in this set of regulations because, as you know, when a new set of regulations come out, everything changes and you always wonder who's got it right. Well, we know that Red Bull are the ones who really got it right the last couple of years. But now you can see the rest of the grid slowly start to catch up and there's really only so much left for Red Bull to get out of these regulations. So it is interesting and the pack are catching up.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and grips. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate. This race in these conditions will require a lot of focus. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question the track's drying. We might be in a position to change soon. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 12.0 seconds. go. Final lap. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Good effort, good strategy execution. I think that was the most we can do with what we have. Good job.
He's left the field behind. Charles Leclerc wins it. Plenty to get stuck into afterwards, but now the podium for our top three drivers. And there can only be one on the top step. Today, his name is Charles Leclerc. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
OK, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.